What's up, y'all? If y'all can hear me. Uh, let's see. People are asking me about being on here, and it's like I'm here. uh, okay, hey, hi. Hi, hey, what's up? Okay, this is kind of cool. All right. Oh, this is my first one. What's up? It's Buku and y'all. Hey, all right, all right. I'm so here for it. So here for it. What's up? It's going so fast. It's going so fast. Okay, y'all. While everybody getting here, let me tell y'all what happened to me today. So today was my off day, and so I slept most of the day because I needed the rest. Jesus, okay. And I had been thinking for a long time, like just thinking to myself, like, sorry, that's my dogs, excuse them, that I would really like for somebody like the Glam Twins to throw me a shout out on YouTube, because they have like this huge following and I love them and they watch me and I watch them. And I never said anything because like I don't know, like sometimes I don't feel comfortable doing stuff like that. Hey, and I just kind of was like wishing for it, and then all of a sudden today she posted on Twitter, if you love reviews, you know, watch at BondyBlue, and I was like, oh, Kelsey, like just all in my, you know, in this gland right here. So yeah, I thought that was so crazy that I was just thinking about it, you know, to have Kelsey or her sister throw me a shout out, and or Kendra, and instead, you know, I didn't have to say anything, and they kind of just did it on their own. I just thought that was so cool, and I appreciated it so much because I really love their channel. If y'all don't know about the Glam Twins TV, boo. Okay, yes, put it inside the universe. Yes. Oh, West Louisiana loves your reviews. Thank you. Proud. Oh, thank you. I'm on my guy phone. Mine did. You are awesome. Why is shit going so fast? Like, come back. Okay. You used to make me mad, but I love your whole everything. Keep doing you. I used to make you mad. I do that to people. I swear. I don't mean to. I had to go to the store and get snacks and call my grandma and remind her. I feel like I done got a free concert ticket or something. Damn, I'm glad you feel like that, bitch. I'm glad you feel like that. That's what's up. I always wanted to have a concert, okay? Y'all don't know how many times, like, in my house as a kid, there were, like, Tina Turner performances, okay? Selena performances. Like, that's why y'all get all of this extra shit. I've been doing this just to no one for years. Bay Area, yeah. Okay, I'm so here for that. Do you ever plan to have a meet and greet in NO? I stay in LaPlace and I would love to meet you and Lyric. Oh, that would be cool. I do. I'm just nervous about it. Like, one, because it's like, who would come? You know what I'm saying? Two, is because if it's gonna be a meet and greet, I want it to be nice and be like set and have food and alcohol and a DJ and the whole nine. And you know, it's just timing. What is my vocal range? Oh my God, I haven't done my vocal lessons in like years now, so I can't even tell you that right now. I'm gonna have to get on my keyboard and find out for you. But it's okay, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it does things. I feel like. What else? Your hair is so cute, Mom. Thank you, girl. Look, let me tell y'all the story. Okay, so everybody wants to know why I cut my hair. Let me explain. I am a news photographer in New Orleans. And I don't know if y'all know, it's hella, sorry about the dogs, y'all. It is hella hot in New Orleans. Like humid and hot, and I sweat. And I had straightened and colored my hair to a point where it wasn't curling anymore. So I couldn't really just wear it curly, and it was always in buns. And if I couldn't get it straightened, and if I got it straightened, it wouldn't last that long. So I was just like, you know what, fuck this, cut it off, start over. And that's what I did. I cut it off so I could start over. And I'm like not a person that's that tied to my hair. And I ain't gonna lie, a bitch be missing when she used to hit y'all with the roller rap. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, if y'all knew how easy this was for how my life is right now, if y'all knew how easy it was, like the Shea Moisture is still in my life, you know what I'm saying? The Shea Moisture, whip that shit out, smoothie all over, you know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, curls popping, get the little comb, you know what I'm saying? I got my little routine. I'm gonna have to do a video on what my short hair routine is now. Thank you. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights. I'm sorry, somebody said concerting and I went to the Selena thing and I wanted to do it before. How you did me wrong, but I grew strong. Oh, thank you. Hey, what's up, Frank? Yes, I grew strong. Oh, yeah, you saw the Glam Twins thing. Yeah. How do you feel about YouTube posting their relationships? I don't really like that. Me and Lyric, okay, like I did a vlog that I'm going to put on my Patreon account. And it was just us going to Trader Joe's. It was just, us together video. And I want to put it, like a whole little vlog together. It's just, people be in your relationship and then they see it and then they feel like they can comment on it. And I know because I do this. I comment on people's shit when I see it. And I don't want nobody commenting on my shit. So, sometimes I'd rather just keep that for me. But I know that everybody likes to see us together. I mean, our own family, has this same reaction to seeing us together. So, I get why everybody else wants to see it too. So I'll probably lean into doing that, when I have time and stuff like that. But if y'all knew how tight this schedule has to be for me to do everything, it's crazy. Oh, thank you for helping me fight depression. Oh, don't tell me that. You're gonna get me all emotional, man, because I be going through it myself. And I know sometimes that when I get on here, I'm giving somebody else a lift up that day. And I be wanting to do that for other people because sometimes I can't do it for myself. And when I look, oh, hey, first time viewer. When I look at my videos over the years and stuff like that, I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of the people that have noticed me and appreciated what I do, which makes me keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's it's a thing. Oh, what I'm drinking? What is this? We're gonna get the bottle for y'all.
33.
All right. It's time for my motherfucking advice. It's time for my.
It's called Trentace.
Somebody asked for that.
I believe so.
Okay, Trentace. Okay, it's a blend.
33.
It's a blend. We got it from Trader Joe's.
33.
Got it from Trader Joe's. It's good. It's really good.
Reliability.
Boosting my adrenaline. Percocet, Molly Percocet, yeah, Percocet, Molly Percocet. Off topic. I'm just joining. Where did you used to wear your hair to get in sewings? I went to VIP Lux in Gentilly in New Orleans to get my sewings. And then my mom learned, and then I started going to her, exclusively. I love how New Orleans you are. Much love from NYC. That's what's up. Thank you. I love New York. I really do. I could live there.
You gotta say
Dead ass. And everybody be thinking like the accent thing. But if y'all knew how close our accents are to the New York accent when it's really strong, I can't help it sometimes. I can't help it. Okay. Come to Texas. Yeah. Go. What? What show do I like to review the most? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. When I think about it, I have to say like Love and Hip Hop. And I'm gonna just be real, and that's just because so much ignorant shit happens.
And it's people who kind of like.
Yeah, and then I like people on the show. I hate watching shows where I don't like nobody. And let me tell y'all something. I did watch Baller Wives, and I'm gonna talk about Baller Wives, okay? Because I have to feel some type of way in order to like get into the feeling of doing a video about something, especially if it's new. And some shit happened on Baller Wise that make me feel like I want to talk about it. I mean, can I talk about it on here? Can you remind me? Sorry. Yes, I'm gonna get to your letter, I promise. That Stacy girl, right? Sorry. Right? Oh, I don't like her. She's beautiful. I do not like her. And I don't like the Miko friend neither with her little like weird shriveled up little self. I don't like her neither. I don't like neither one of them. And even though I get that Geneva and what's the other girl name? Geneva and Kafia or Kafa or Kiafa. Hot damn. These weird ass names. I'm sorry. They like, I know they're trying to make them seem like the good guys on the show, but I mean they only can give us what they show, and if that's what they putting on, then I'm gonna just have to roll with that. As far as how Kiafa always tries to be the person that's like above the bullshit, and so is her friend Geneva. But Geneva have her moments, bitch, because when you was at that table and brought up Stacy being with your man before y'all was even together like that, even fucking mad, and I was like, Geneva, girl, you know ain't nobody care. You know ain't nobody care. Somebody said I don't like Kiafa. See, I feel like there's some fakeness going on there, but at the same time, she ain't really gave me a reason to dislike her. So you know what I'm gonna say. I would have fucked her up for my mind. Yes. When she said that's what made me feel like y'all act like the drink was gonna hurt the baby. Like what the fuck? A pregnant woman. Man, bitch, splash. You'll live. You ain't gonna drown, bitch. My mom dead. Calm down. It ain't never that deep. It ain't never that deep for you to be like, I don't give a fuck if your mama dead. I'm too real for that. I'd be like, well, my bad. I feel bad about it. Fuck you, though. But still, I feel bad about that. My bad. You know what I'm saying? The hush baby situation, I would have been locked up. Y'all, I'm still confused on that situation. Like, how you gonna have a baby with a chick and then be like, don't be telling people that that's my baby. I'm trying to protect my family. What? You know that don't make no sense. But that's how men will try to mind fuck you into believing some stupid shit. Is Tasha from Power a hoe in your opinion? No. Why would she be a hoe? Cause she fucked Silver? After all of this time? And she did fuck Sean. But I felt like I don't think that's hoe antics. I think that's more so woman acting out antics than it, you know, I'm freely giving my badge to just anybody. I don't think that's what Tasha was doing. Trust me, they all fake. Oh, I believe you, boo. But we, you know, we on the show, so we trying to participate. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to fix this. This little thing is so weird to me. Ah, boobs. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. They ain't the good guys. They are pretty. I feel like the other girls are pretty too. I feel like almost everybody is pretty. Miko just annoys me, but I think most of the girls on that show are very pretty. All I know is Tyree should have been the one shot on Power. Agreed. I said that. Are you reviewing Black Girls Rock? I don't know. I don't normally review shows like that because it just be too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll try to stay in it on Instagram and like, you know, make videos about it and stuff like that on Instagram, but I try not to like try to sit there and make notes because then it's like I'm not enjoying it, you know? Stacey is a cutie. Yes, she is. She has good mouth and everything, you know? What can we do to help you get to the next level? You need a talk show. Tell people about me, goddammit. Tell your people, tell your friends, tell everybody you know. Share my shit on Facebook. Share my shit on Insta. Care Bear, share, shake them tits, shake them tits. Share my shit, man. Like, will I review? I've been talking about Insecure in the BondyBlue show. Just because I didn't want to be committed to reviewing it every Sunday with Power, and then the next day you got Love and Hip Hop, and then it's been so hard for me to get the BondyBlue show out on Fridays. But once my schedule goes back to normal, I will be able to start doing that again, and it'll get better. But when my schedule is up and down like it has been, it's so hard for me to like actually get my videos done, except for on my off days, which are Monday and Tuesday now. Please speak on Aniko and Tori Hall. Oh, girl. Babe, can you give me something heavy that I could put behind this iPad? Because I don't like this angle. It's aggravating the hell out of me.
Heavy?
Yeah, so it won't, you know, fall. I want it to sit up. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this Tori Hart and Nico thing. I kind of understand where Tori Hart was coming from, because I feel like, even though I do believe that Aniko was with him when they weren't together anymore. Like, I totally believe that. I don't think Aniko was the other woman. But I also feel like he didn't tell her that it was over all the way for him to have moved on to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she was probably hurt. I feel like she was probably hurt by the fact that that he had moved on in such a way that he was about to basically wife this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, there we go. Yeah, but Aniko was wrong, I felt like, for publicly speaking on that. Like, Angela Yee said she's pregnant and probably in her emotions, and I thought the same thing too. But bitch, you need to control your emotions, okay? You can't be out here like just commenting on shit like that out in public, especially when you done spent so many years not saying anything. You know what I mean? He moved on, they aren't together. Yeah, true, but they were still married. So I think in Tori's heart, she might have thought they had a chance to get it back at some point. Just because people not together don't mean you don't think eventually you're going to figure it out. Jill Scott wrote a whole fucking song about this, okay? Girl, would you ever do a podcast and add it to your website? Yeah, I would. I would absolutely do a podcast and add it to my website. It's just that people often do the video thing so much. I want to know, what's the big difference? Like, you know, you can see me. And I mean, is that a bad thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you mad that you can see me? Like, would you rather not see me and just hear me? You know, let me know. Because you can download everything, you know? So I'm just interested to know what's the big difference between the podcast and the YouTube. How is Mardi Gras? I want to go next year. Mardi Gras is Mardi Gras. You come, you get fucked up, you get some beads, you eat some really good food. Hopefully you don't die from heat stroke because it might be hot. Global warming is a bitch. But it's fun. It's definitely something that you should experience in your lifetime. So if you want to come, you should definitely come. Have a good time. But make sure you get your hotel tickets and stuff early because shit sells out quick out here. Them kids might. Oh, I love you too. Thank you, PH. Chasing the chase crew. What exactly did she say? I missed it. She basically said that she just said that Tori Hart and him were not together, and if you look at the time period, their relationship was over, and she was just saying that because she was bitter, basically. Because she was bitter about him moving on. That's basically what she said. Podcasts are easier for long commutes, girl. LA traffic is a bitch. Okay, let me know something then. You big into astrology? A little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I'm getting more into that now, you know, than I was before. I prefer video. Sometimes your body language tells the story. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like my facial expressions are so ridiculous sometimes. You should definitely see it. But I understand. I feel like I could probably, you know, do both. That would be a more, this is my whole job type thing. It's so hard to do all of these things when you work full time as well. So you're in New Orleans. I love that city. Yes, I am. That's where I'm from. Yes, it's the shit in its aspects. What's your sign? I'm a Gemini. I am not two-faced though. I just have two different types of Brittany that you can get, but it's not two-faced. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you treat me bad, then I'll completely flip the fuck out on you, and I don't really care who you are. So, but I don't feel like that's two-faced. Like, I don't feel like that's two-faced, and some people be saying that. I want to do another blackout. I really do. I hope that we can get it together and do it again because I would like to. I had such a good time, and I would feel so much better if it was people coming for all of us than just for me, you know? Do you see yourself getting another school degree? I actually went through the process and signed up to go back to school and everything, but it just seemed like something that I cannot manage right now. Like, y'all are barely doing everything that I'm doing already, and I feel like going back to school, I don't know, you know, first of all, what I would go back exactly for. If anything, I might go back to get more education on like Photoshop and like the real stuff that you do in movies when it comes to special effects and CGI and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff I would want to go back to school to learn about, because that stuff you can't just learn any old place, you know? Would you ever do reality TV? I was asked to do reality TV, and I said no. The producers from Black Ink Crew asked me a long time ago if I would do a reality show, and I just was like, nah, that's not my style. Yeah, different personalities. I'll take that. I'll take that. But I'm so real about who I am and what I do. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not the type of person to give a fuck either way. So that's why it's like, it might be different personalities, but all my personalities know about one another and we agree on whatever we decide to do. Like that. Like that. What's the best part and worst part living in New Orleans? The best part is my family's here. I have a very strong culture. I was born into a very strong culture. Everybody kind of knows my family, the food, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's home. It's home. What's the worst part? The worst parts is the what do you call it, babe? The value of life or whatever they call it. They say what's the worst part about New Orleans, and I'm trying to make
quality of living.
Yeah, the quality of life. The quality of life in New Orleans, I feel like it's not as good as it is in other places. It's very hey Cynthia. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Standard of living. Thank you. Thank you, Erica. Brain fart. Yeah. The standard of living isn't as good as I would like for it to be. But I live in a nice neighborhood, you know. And I do the best I can with what I got, and I'm, keep striving for more because that's just me. Is the Popeyes in New Orleans or Louisiana different from other Popeyes since Louisiana birthplace? Yes, it is. It's definitely different, but at the same time, I feel like more southern states get it right than other places. Like southern states, I feel like get it right. But at the same time, fried chicken from Popeyes before Katrina is different from Popeyes chicken after Katrina. Sorry, but it is. I mean, it used to be the spot. Okay, me and my mom and my sister and my cousin Takar, everybody would like Tayari, I'm sorry. We would all get that Popeye chicken and go back to the house when my mom had been working late because she didn't feel like cooking and my daddy had to work or something. Girl, Popeyes all day. Okay, Popeyes all day. Yeah, yeah. Is Metairie bougie? No, Metairie is not fucking bougie. They think they bougie, but they not. But they do have some very nice modern housing out there. It's very nice. Back in the day, Kenna and Metairie were considered more Caucasian, and more of the black people were from, central New Orleans to the east to the West Bank. East Bank or West Bank? What, me? West Bank. But I'm from the east. I'm from New Orleans East. East Beast, okay? The other part of the Ninth Wall. Hey, from St. Lucia. Oh my God, I have always wanted to go there. That is not St. Lucia. Like all Caribbean people do that. Like what? I just got back from New Orleans Sunday and I love the culture. I definitely go. Yes, it's very full of culture. Sometimes I forget that, even though I work and I'm always around the city. Sometimes I forget how cultured it was, especially because I grew up, being in a family that had like a strong culture and history and shit. So it was just always a part of who I was. What happened to New Orleans East? Would it ever be built back up? What happened is large businesses are having a hard time coming back out there. I don't know why. I'm very interested to know why. But we used to have a ton of shit out there. We had a mall. We had more than one Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a hospital, which they've started to rebuild things and it's getting back, but it's going to take, I think, a longer period of time. It is what it is. The money doesn't want to go where they think it's primarily black people, if you ask me. And New Orleans East is primarily black people. Algiers is the best. I'm gonna let you have it. It's nice. It's nice. I live in Harvey, but it is nice. Do you think it's realistic to have a set squad of friends as you become more and more grown, or do you become more antisocial as everyone gets busier? I think people get more antisocial as life gets busier. Like, I think some people will withstand that, and I feel like there's some people you're going to be able to just go back to. But I also feel like as I've gotten older, it's become less important. And I never was a chick that had a lot of friends. I just never was. And it is what it is. Me and my mama was talking about that today. And she said she feels like I just grew up in a different time where girls are more jealous of you than want to be your friend, and I felt like I was always a nice person, as honest as I could be and blunt as I could be. I always felt like I was a nice person. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So I never understood why I didn't have a lot of girlfriends. But At the same time, whatever, bitch. My husband's my best friend. And that's really what becomes important. Whoever your significant other is, that really becomes your best friend. That's the way it should be. Do you think Mystical really raped that girl? He in jail for now. It was just amazing to me how people was defending him like famous folks aren't capable of rape. First of all, I've been talking about this shit for a while. Me and my husband, I always mention whenever I say something about somebody raping somebody, and be like Mystical. Because I'm fucking disappointed in him. As somebody that came from the same city as him, know people that know him, all of that shit, I'm fucking disappointed in him. All these bitches ready to give up their pussy like this for you. And you out here raping hoes, but that's a mentality. Yes, I think he raped her. Yes, I do. Okay? He raped the first one. Why couldn't he have raped this one if he raped the first one? And then he turned himself in, which furthermore makes me feel like you know what you was doing. Will you ever cook on camera like way back? Yeah, I'm gonna get back into it for y'all, especially with the holidays coming up. Can you tell how amazing Essence Fest is? I ain't been to Essence Fest in so long. Girl, I see you ignoring my question. It's all good. Lauren, I am not ignoring your question. If you knew how fast these things was going, it's hard for me to read and reply at the same time, Lauren. Jesus. And then you got my number. What is you asking me for on here like you ain't got my number? I love your videos. I wanted to ask you a question about being a virgin. What happened? What the fuck happened to the comment? The comment went away. Did you ever get my emailed video? I don't think so. Do you think you would ever link up with other YouTubers like Roxanne and do a tour? I would do a tour. I would definitely do something like that. Y'all know I love Roxanne. Me and Roxanne like talking shit. So I fuck with Roxanne. Whatever, you know, if we could do shit together, I would be down for that. Can you talk about these new R. Kelly allegations? Child, what y'all want me to say? But R. Kelly out here being fucking nasty and weird, and people are doing this shit and then coming out years later talking about it. Like you was going along with the shit back then. Not saying that that's right, and he should definitely be brought to justice if he's doing some illegal shit like I think he is. But at the same time, y'all, it's like, how long has this been going on? How we acting surprised? You know? And when there's evidence and people stop waiting 7 years until the time period is all over and shit, then maybe we can do something about it. Shit. What are your thoughts on Sky and her son from Black Ink Crew? I haven't really read up on that story yet. I saw something about it, but I didn't go and look into it. I'm going to look into it. All right, let me scroll back down. Is there still parts of New Orleans still damaged by Hurricane Katrina? Absolutely. Absolutely. There are houses that are still in the same conditions they were. Some of them have been knocked down, but yeah, there are huge buildings that still look the same as they did before Katrina. The only thing different is graffiti. Do you see anyone famous doing the type of show you want to do? Yeah, Wendy Williams. What you talking about? My whole plan is to knock this old bitch off her seat. That's my whole plan. Caribbean gunshot noise. If you don't want to, I do want to move to Los Angeles. I really do. I just need a job first. If I can get a job in LA, I would be on the first plane, you know, running out that bitch. Okay, me and him. All right, it's just a matter of getting a job out there. If anybody know anybody, let me know. The older you get, the less time you have for bullshit. Real talk. Absolutely. Do you watch Game of Thrones? No, everybody watches it, but I could never get into it. I think social media is a downfall for these BS fake ass friendships. I do too. People love to front, and I'm just not one of them people. I just don't give a fuck enough to front. Like, I ain't gonna let you know everything about my life because there's some things you should keep to yourself. But at the same time, you know, real shit is real shit. I ain't got time for that. I don't have the energy for that. Dudes getting it for a Netflix movie? Rape for what? Oh, yeah, see? How do you deal with someone who is always trying to shade you but pretends to be close to you? Come on, shit. I tell people about themselves. You saw me cooking gumbo and then you saw I did reviews. Yeah, I'm going to get back into like cooking and shit for y'all. It's just hard to do stuff like that because of the way my kitchen is set up now. But y'all, if y'all seen some of the videos, y'all know. But I'm going to do that for y'all, definitely. Mary Mary show ended. No! It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be. Growing, getting better. You're not the person they see. Can't be mad at the things you've been through, cause they built your muscle. Now you're stronger than you ever been. You can't stop your hustle. I'm sorry. Y'all would never, I was just listening to Mary Mary. What kind of job you looking for? Editing, video editing, shooting, video photography. I do that. That's what I do. Monetization is based off of ads on the beginning and ends and middles of some of my videos. When you click on those ads, I receive a percentage of the money from those ads. Yes, I was considered an old soul as a child. All my friends were always older than me. Yeah, I hung around a lot of old people. I grew up in a hair salon around a lot of older women. I was the baby grandchild, the baby child, everything. So everybody in my family was older than me. So I had to rise to the occasion. And I'm like from an era of, I had 70-something-year-old grandparents that I was around. So, my grandmama wasn't 50, Is it petty to call an old friend just to get the last word and let them know about themselves? Absolutely petty. Absolutely. But if you're being petty, just admit you're being petty. Do you watch Claws? I do, but I have not seen like the last 3 episodes. Why are male R&B singers these days tenor ones, no low voices? I don't know. I thought about that because I was listening to Jeffrey Osborne, and then I was listening to Teddy Pendergrass, and I was like, why does nobody really sound like this? You know what I'm saying? Like anymore. Like I don't understand why. Like everybody has like this same type of voice where they want to like everything is everything's up here. When you really want it to be down here, you miss your Gerald Levert's. Baby, hold on to me. I lie. See, I'm a special kind. To piggyback off Hurricane Katrina, have you started to notice any gentrification in New Orleans? What do you mean? Absolutely. Absolutely. Areas that never had white people in them a lot are now like that. Are now like, hippie, dirty white kids and shit, like mixed with hood ass black people. It's hilarious. I mean, I want us all to be together. I don't mind. I just can't stand when I feel like it lessens the culture when the people who the culture are for and are from don't get their chance to shine because everybody else is making life so much harder. Like, it comes from the working class people from here, the culture. They don't come from rich people. That's not what our culture is really about. If you really know about it. So I feel like a lot of the times, yeah, it's just how much would you charge to sing at engagements? What? 150? 150? Something like that. Do you think around Mardi Gras you'll be ready for a little king cake baby of your own? Fuck no. What is wrong with everybody? I've been married for like, what? Not even 6 months yet. Lauren, no. I'm not ready for a baby yet. No. I want me and this man to be together for at least 2 or 3 years, married, happy together, traveling, getting out of debt first, getting our shit together. How many children would I like to have? As many as God will bless me with, and as many as I can afford to take care of, in all honesty. I was a very loved child, so I feel like I'm going to love the hell out of my kid, and I feel like you're supposed to. I've learned from my parents' mistakes in some ways, and also learned from their successes with me. And I think I can definitely be a great parent because I had great parents. And my husband, I feel like, would be a great parent. So, he had great parents. So, I feel like, our parents did the best they could. Do you know Wazam Super? I watch her, but no, we don't know each other.
I actually work with somebody that knows her.
I know people that know her. I just don't know.
Like that, she was like real quick.
Yeah. I don't even know what school she went to. Like, I think she, older than me.
I think maybe Carver.
Carver?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Only because the chick from the Dubai, but he ain't got
I went to prep in Easton, so I. Right. But I haven't seen any ads on you, Rocks, Ashley James. This goes on. I'm a little baffled. Yeah, it's fuck shit, which is why I'm trying to move to my own platform. But you know, it takes so many more people to have that platform. Like, you know, there are YouTubers who have like hundreds of thousands of fucking views every week. I only cut a couple of 10s, 20s, you know, every now and again. And I don't know why that is. You know, I do different things. I try to, you know, be as in it as I possibly can. I know I need to do different types of videos, but that's hard because you have to plan those things, you know? And sometimes it's just easier to watch my shit, make my notes, and, you know, pull the life lessons out the shit for y'all. Once you do have children, do you plan to stop making videos? Nah, no. Are you still working out? Yes, I've just been doing more yoga lately. Saturday, like, I'm gonna explain why I don't do as much cardio as I want to, because I do not want to waste the beautiful elliptical that my husband blessed me with for Christmas last year. I do get on it sometimes, but my job has become so physical and it's so hot. I sweat so much during the day. Nobody wants to sweat anymore when they get home. They just want to take a shower and be in some damn air conditioning, okay? Y'all got to understand what this heat is out here. We was out shooting for a protest that they had this weekend. It was on my Instagram. If you follow me, you probably seen some of the videos and the pictures. And one of the girls, the other photographer that works with me, almost passed out. Like, you know, we carrying around gear and shit all day. It's hot outside, and it's like humid and 96 degrees outside. Understand this shit. It's not like no, you know. Drag to sweat. Yeah. What college did you attend? I attended Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta. I attended LSU. When my dad got sick and I had to come back, I went to LSU for a year, but I didn't like it, and so I took up a technical version of television. And what I wanted to do, I was always in theater and stuff like that. I danced, I've done theater and stuff like that for years. But I decided I wanted to know a more technical side of it so I could ensure that whatever I did, I was in the business. And I went to UNO because they had a more technical program than LSU did. And I came back home to New Orleans. And, you know, that's basically where I've been since. It's because you're not a follower. That is possibly why. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Looking forward to the website. Do you know Alex Rogers? He always mentions you a lot. Yes, that is my boy, and I love him. I love Alex, and I'm happy that he loves me back, because Alex will drag the absolute fuck out of you. I don't have the emotional capacity for that. Okay, I just tell you right now, I'm gonna cry. I'm a woman. I'm gonna cry. But I feel like the thing I love the most about Alex is Alex picks on people his own size and for real shit. You know what I'm saying? It may be petty, but when he don't like somebody, it's for real ass reasons. And I've personally been around Alex to know that Alex is good people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, will you vlog? Yes, I want to vlog. I want to vlog, but it's so much of my life is something I feel like I can't show to y'all because of what I do. I'm telling y'all, the freedom that will come with being financially, you know, independent would amaze y'all with the stuff that I would be able to do. But you know, it's what my life is. Did you see the solar eclipse? Yes, I did. Thoughts on the mania of it all? I thought it was hilarious. People at my job were like all standing outside and shit, and I'm like, that's because they ain't got nothing to do. It was funny to me, but nah, I'm into shit like that. I feel like that was awesome. I wish I could have laid my crystals out for it. You know what I'm saying? What crystals do you have? And when you meditate, do you listen to Zen music? No, I don't. And my Instagram is at BondyBlue, boo. Y'all gotta be looking in these description boxes. What crystals do you have? I have a whole bunch of crystals. I have a tiger's eye, I have a rose quartz, I have a clear quartz, I have a citrine, I have an amethyst. Those are the ones I have.
So the big ass amethyst that chick gave.
Yeah, on Baller Wives. On Ball, did y'all see how the chick gave, I forgot the girl name, gave Stacy a huge GI amethyst, and she was sitting up there talking about how What is this? She gonna give me some rocks. Maybe she need these rocks more than I. Bitch, you ungrateful asshole. Like, it makes me mad that you don't know about the metaphysical advantages of putting crystals around your child. Sitting up there talking about she gave me a rock, you ungrateful asshole. And I'm sorry. Anyway, do you watch Malibu Dollface? I've seen some of the videos, but I'm not like a avid watcher. I don't do makeup a lot, so it's like, you know, for what? When I used to, I felt like my skin looked ashy. So I like that my skin gets to see the sun more now. And I feel like my complexion looks more all into one than it used to because of that. I look more like I have, you know, blood in my face. Should marijuana be legalized? Should healthcare and education be free within the United States? Yes, yes, and yes. Yeah, we moved here from Indiana. The heat is something fierce. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's real. How far are you from Gretna? Not far. Yes, girl, it was hot. I'm glad I'm from Miami. It prepared me for that NOLA heat. It do, girl. Oh, yes, it do. Y'all got something similar down there. Yes, y'all do. Opera. Yes. Yes. Learned it. Sang it. Can sing it. Is very difficult. It takes a lot of practice. But I can sing it. And I do love opera. I love all types of music. You came to the A? Yes, I lived in Atlanta for like a year or so, year and a half. When I went to Clark, Atlanta, I really loved it. I had a good time out there. Can you rap? Sometimes I'll be on my shit. Sometimes a freestyle will come out a bitch, okay? And I did used to write a lot. And, you know, then I would say, yeah. But I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself a rapper. I wouldn't try to rap. But if I wrote something, like, you know, I could definitely spit it. I feel like I could have a flow, yeah. On plane from a birthday trip to California, going home to Seattle. Going home to Seattle. me and one of my coworkers just talking about her coming from Seattle. I want to go so bad. I still want to go to Seattle. Hey, Zubeda, is that how you say that? Zubeda? I don't want to say it wrong, but it looks pretty. Okay, alive or dead, who would you like to sing background for? Whitney. The fuck? Whitney? No, I'm lying. Tina. Definitely Tina for being alive. Tina, because I love the dancing. Like, oh, man, all of the dancing and the shaking and shit. All them hoes went hard. If you ever seen some of them old Tina Turner videos of them performing on stage, that's putting on a fucking show. Okay? That's putting on a show. That's why everybody's so amazed by Beyonce. Because for a minute, bitches stopped doing that. Did you see a Tupac movie? Yes, I did a review. Check my videos. I literally had a box on my head. What? for the good clips. I love Alex too. Hey, Bondy, you mentioned my question. Yay. How close are you to Forest Rocks? I love y'all. Well, we talk. Like, we have each other's phone numbers. We talk to each other about, you know, shit. Personal shit. So, yeah, I think we're friends. I think we can consider each other friends. I love her. Do you feel like using crystals is against Christianity? No. No, I don't. I think that crystals have metaphysical aspects to it, which I feel like is not a religious thing. I feel like, to me, it is more of a way to concentrate when I am meditating. It is a way to set intent. It's a way to be more assertive in my spirituality because I don't always connect with traditional Christianity anymore. I just don't. With the education and life and knowing about slave trade and everything that took place, I cannot fully put my belief in something that takes part in the degradation of black folks and their original history and culture that was raped from us. And I feel like Christianity did a great part in raping us of that. So I do have my feelings toward it. But I do believe in God. And I believe in Jesus as a prophet of God. And I believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, and as a son of God, because we are all sons and daughters of God. Like, you know what I mean? So I believe in it. Yes, I absolutely do. And I respect everybody's religion because I feel like all of them have main things in common. And I feel like we should respect everybody's. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Tiffany Haddish comedy special? Yes, I did. I thought it was good. What is your favorite food? See? Huh? Seafood. I'm about to say seafood. He said crawfish. But yeah, crawfish. Do you regret cutting it all off? No, no, absolutely not. It is, first of all, the first time I cut my hair, I was 16. I had a weave in that summer, and I was going back to school, and I decided I was going to cut all my hair off, and it was completely cut all the way off. And I didn't know how to take care of it because there wasn't YouTube videos to help you take care of natural hair back then. And I just kind of had to figure it out on my own. And my mom does, permed and straight hair most of her life and had really soft hair herself, so it wasn't something she exactly knew how to deal with. It's like I know now, and now I have a regimen of what I do to keep my hair from getting dry and looking like carpet like it once did. Okay, so yeah, I love it. Do you watch Insecure? Yeah, y'all. Do y'all watch the BondyBlue show? I be talking about Insecure on the BondyBlue show. Y'all have to watch the BondyBlue show. Chris Brown interview about Rihanna. I'm gonna talk about that. The whole thing about that was basically what I thought happened. I thought that they got into a terrible fucking fight with one another. Absolutely. No, I didn't see the new American Horror Story trailer. Yvette Carnell channel on YouTube. Okay, I'll check out Yvette Carnell on YouTube. I would like to learn more about crystals. There are several books on Black Christianity on Amazon for super cheap, and they will really get you woke. Yeah. Ever been offered a record deal? No, I have not. That would be cool though. That would be cool, especially if I got a chance to work with people I really want to work with, like Miguel and Manny Fresh. I guess you gotta be Beyonce before you can do that. But boy, if I could ever work with Miguel and Manny Fresh on the album, it is fucking over. It's over. I'm taking over. Fuck out of here. Okay? I don't even need a weave to take over with that type of musicianship going on. Okay, that's a beat and some emotion for your ass. Last time you took public transportation. Fuck. Last time I went to New York. Last time I went to New York. We don't do public transportation in New Orleans. It's too fucking hot for that. Gotta call. Have you ever felt you've been here before? I think I have. I feel that way. I feel like I have. I feel like I have a memory of seeing my parents before I came to earth and feeling like I chose them. Like I always felt like as a child that I saw them and felt like I want them. Like real shit. Always had that feeling as a child. Any advice breaking into the YouTube world? Be yourself. Be strong. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. Don't let people's negative comments affect how you do what you do. And watch yourself so that you can get better at what you're doing. Are you close to Ashley? Not as close as I am to Rox anymore, just because we don't talk as much as me and Rox talk, but I still love Ashley very much. We also, have each other's phone numbers, and when things happen, we reach out to one another. She reached out to me for my wedding. I reached out to her when, she's had issues being in the hospital with her mom and her girlfriend, and, I love her. What's Cardi B's Snapchat? Bitch, I don't know. Google it. I know her Instagram. I am Cardi B, but I mean, you could just put Cardi in the search, couldn't you? Anyway. Are we real friends? I would consider us real friends. I don't be fake friends with nobody. Like, if you need something, I got you. If I got it, I got you. Don't ask me for money. Where do you see the state of R&B going in this generation? I feel like the difference is what people were into. People were into R&B back in the day. It was on the radio. It was considered pop music almost. I feel like now the same caliber of support isn't there. You know what I'm saying? For the music. Not that the music isn't there, but just that the same support system isn't there anymore. I'm not too happy about that. It seemed like a lot of the black companies, soul aid companies, to bigger companies, and then, shit it ain't the way it used to be anymore, which saddens me, but you just gotta look for good music out there. I listen to Tidal, okay, to support black artists and support artists, period. That's my, streaming service that we pay for. Are you excited for the next Beyonce album? What kind of question is that? Aren't we all? Who is your celebrity crush? Brashear from Empire. Hakeem from Empire. He was at my job during Essence, but he was there before I got there, and I was so mad that I missed him. I could spit like real shit. Then somebody showed me a video of him yesterday looking at this cardboard cutout of himself in the studio, and I got even more mad. It was like, really? Y'all petty. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you. I hope you are too. Do you listen to Tina when she did rock and roll? Yes. Yes, I did. I actually went to one of her concerts. That was one of the first concerts I went to. My parents surprised me with a Tina Turner concert. So, yeah, I did. Do you speak Creole? No. I only know a few words and shit like that. But most people don't really speak Creole anymore because our parents did not want us to know the language. So, what their parents didn't want them to know, so they didn't teach their kids. And that's why our parents don't really know it like that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of this in a couple of more minutes. It's 50 minutes I've been on here, so it's been a minute. And my battery's about to die. Your crush is 50 Cent. I'm not going to judge you. I feel like you're lucky. You've seen your crush's dick, so good for you. What are your professional goals? My professional goals are to be independently wealthy, to do something that makes me happy, to be in media in some form, to be expressing myself in media in any form I possibly can, whether that's singing, acting, YouTube, videos, getting my own television show, giving advice, helping people in, pushing forward the culture, all of that. That's what I want to do. Do this again. I will. Do y'all have voodoo shops down there? Yes, we do. Huh? We do have voodoo shops down here. Some of them are just for tourists, but there are some legit ones that they have down here. You just got to call it a botanica and not a voodoo shop. Would you work for Oprah? Yeah, I would absolutely work for Oprah. I would love to work for Oprah. Are you serious? Who wouldn't work for Oprah? Like, I would love to work for Oprah. Bitch, make me great. What do you think about book reviews? I've been wanting to do them, y'all. I have a subscription to audible.com and read all the time. So I would want to do book reviews. It's just, do y'all be, reading the thrillers that I read? You know what I'm saying? Should women approach men? How do we do it in a non-awkward way? I do think that women should approach men, but I also feel like it's a way that you approach them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them ones that are just, I give you action. I give you feel. And then if you give me a little feel back, I'll really let you know what's up. But you got to feel that out for yourself. But I feel like women should just be confident and be sure of themselves, and also be prepared to be prepared to be rejected. That might be hard to understand, but like in my head, I've been rejected before, so I know how that feels. So I dealt with that. I got over that. So the next time I wanted to fuck with somebody, if I want to fuck with you and you rejecting me, well, fuck you then. I'll move on to the next. If you don't want it, somebody else will. That's my motto. No, it's not that my parents didn't want me to learn the language. It just wasn't passed down. And another thing is that with racism, it was very hard for people to do their own thing. They would feel some type of way if they couldn't understand what you were saying when you were talking around them. You know what I'm saying? Talk around white people and shit like that. But the Creole language was something that the adults spoke to each other in to hide things from their children. Their children being like my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? That's why my mother never learned it, and I don't know it. We just know certain words that are just embedded in things that we say. No problem. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I really am glad y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Would you work for Tyler Perry? Yes. There's always something to be learned from people like that. Of course I would. Neo's. Neo's is authentic Cajun Creole. Where else? There are a lot of places. Like, most places that's not in the French Quarter. I'm just playing. A lot of places are very authentic. It's just the better restaurants outside of that. Do you think The Real will last, and do you watch the show? I don't watch The Real. I don't think it will last, and that's just because I feel like they're missing something as a component to make that work. I don't feel like Tamar was necessarily that component. What's a good book read? Okay, I'm about to tell you. Hold up. Love and Hip Hop will be out later tonight because I recorded it, but because we're doing this, I haven't got a chance to edit it yet. The Kind Worth Killing is a good book to read by Peter Swanson. That was really good. Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zahn is a fantastic book. Thank you. What's a good thriller? The Kind Worth Killing is a good thriller. In a non-thirstful way. So holla at somebody like you. Everything ain't thirsty. Like you can play it back. Like you know what's up. So yeah, you know what's popping. You know like what's up. You know what I mean? Like or you could just be straight up and be like you wanna like chill sometime or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you just straight up ask. You ain't being thirsty for asking. You being thirsty when you beg or when, you know, you being all over somebody. Reserve your shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't give somebody too much attention too early. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? You ask politely, you ask real easy, and you let it go after that. How's my book writing going? Good. I haven't written anything in like a week, which is annoying the hell out of me. But I have the ideas in my head. I just haven't actually started to type them yet. Super Predator, Bill Clinton's Use and Abuse of by Nathan J. Robinson. Okay, cool. Thank you. See, Haitian Creole. I like that. I wish I knew it. I would love to know that language, but it just was never taught to us. Neos, yes. Oh, I'm glad y'all liked it. Do I listen to podcasts? Not that much. Not that much. Not like I would like to. I'm never on SoundCloud like that. What do you use to dye your hair? This is old and my mom does my hair dye and I'm actually going to change my hair color soon. My sister's going to do it though. And they use professional products, their hairstylists. I see you in an even more way, an uncut way. It's truly enjoyable. Go back and read the comments when you get a chance. You are really a good person and have respectful followers. I love y'all. I appreciate that. Y'all don't know. When I be feeling down and a lot of y'all be commenting on Instagram, I forget. Like, I hope nobody thinks that I don't appreciate it. I really forget sometimes, not because I don't appreciate it, but because of how my life is separate from YouTube. You know, I do other things and I'm in other places. And in those places, I feel like I don't matter as much. And y'all make me feel like I matter. And I love y'all. And I appreciate that from y'all for seeing something special in me. And I really, really love y'all for that. This gives me an outlet that I didn't think I would have because I didn't get into acting the way I had planned to. No, I didn't read the book about Phaedra yet. Elsewhere by who? Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin. I'm sorry. Gabrielle spelled irregular and Zevin, Zevin. Yeah, I'm going to watch that movie with Lil Mama and Lance Gross. I set it up to record. I cut my hair because it's fucking hot. And I be sweating. What do you think about situation with Sky and her fake ass storyline about her kids? I think what y'all saying is that Sky relationship with her kids is better than she's letting on. Okay, I get it. Are you writing fiction or nonfiction or advice book? I'm writing a fiction fantasy novel. I think that Sky is doing exactly what she needs to do and what she has been taught to do. And that's get it however she got to get it. And whether that's being manipulative and crazy or, you know, acting a fool, however she feels like she needs to do that, I feel like that's what she is going to do. And I feel like I can't really tell her not to because, I mean, she ain't never really had shit. And now she got a way to have shit. And if that means making up false storylines and putting her life on blast for y'all, that's what she going to do. I mean, what y'all want me to say about that? I can't make people life decisions for them. I ain't gonna do it. But my life also hasn't been as hard, you know, in my opinion. Somebody really ridiculous comment. I love y'all too. Are you ready for TGIT? I was just saying how I can't wait for Viola. I cannot wait for Viola. Thank you. I love y'all. Great personality. Please do more live chats. I will, you guys. I will do more live chats. I enjoyed this myself. Shonda Rhimes leaving ABC. I did not know that. No, where's she going? Netflix? I'll be there, bitch. Oh, Christina Boy, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad I was able to help you through that, and you know, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Meet and greet, and do you think going back to college at 30 with a 2-year-old is a bad idea? No, I don't. I think it's never too late, and I never think it's a bad idea to do what you got to do to make yourself happy. As long as you can take care of your family and do what you got to do, I definitely think you should go back to school. Can you make some more gumbo? I will. Fuck, I want some gumbo. I'm gonna make some. Oh, thank you, Manny 899. Thank you, Marche Grace. Bye, Bondi. Why am I reading it? Good life. Bye, baby. Have you listened to Scissor? I have a little bit. Haven't really gotten into it, but yeah, y'all. I gotta go. I love Just Hilarious. Yeah, I gotta go. I love y'all. Oh, hold up. One last question. What superpower would you like to have if you could? I freeze time like Piper on Charmed. And blow shit up too. But mostly, freeze time. Definitely. I freeze time and fuck over people sometimes. Anyway, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for doing this with me. I appreciate y'all. Love and Hip Hop will be up later tonight. And I'll see y'all. Bye.